Welcome to Marvelous Epic Stories. In the last episode, episode 15, we learnt about the birth of Bhishma and other Kuru heroes from the elements of the Devas and Dhanavas. In this episode, let us learn about the story of Shakuntala. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Suta began to tell Shaunaka and other great sages, and Vaisampayana began to tell Janamejaya Maharaju about the Bharata dynasty. Dushyanta, born through Ivila and Radhantari, became the king of the Kaurava dynasty, ruled fiercely, subjugating even the Mlecha and Kirata kings, and governed the kingdom according to Manu Dharma Shastra, laws of Manu. One day, King Dushyanta, with the desire for hunting, set out for the forest with the 4 divisions of his army and an immense force. Hunting and hunting, the king and his retinue entered the middle of the forest. Dushyanta, who went ahead with his eagerness for the hunt, left his close retinue behind as they could not keep up. As he proceeded, he saw a beautiful pleasure garden comparable to the divine garden of Devendra and the Chaitra Ratha of Kubera. In that forest, there were fragrances of various kinds of flowers, fruits hanging like golden treasures, and the delightful chirping of birds. Seeing the smoke of the Homa, sacrificial fire, with fragrant fumes spreading over the forest plants and flowering vines, Dushyanta thought this must certainly be the ashrama of a great sage. He ordered the small retinue remaining with him to stay there and proceeded forward. That forest area was resounding with the chanting of the Vedas by the Brahmanas proficient in the 4 Vedas, the sounds of Omkara, and the conversations of the great sages explaining the principles of Dharma. Animals, abandoning their natural enmity, were making friends and listening to the Vedic recitations. This hermitage belongs to Kanva Maharshi. I will return to the kingdom only after I have the good fortune of meeting that great sage who has made the animal kingdom abandon its natural hostility and foster friendship, he resolved. Seeing no one, he called out in a deep voice, "Who is there?" Then a maiden of unearthly beauty, dressed as an ascetic, came forward. Recognizing him as King Dushanta, she replied, "Maharaja, my father has gone out to collect flowers and fruits. Wait a while, he will return." Dushyanta, mesmerized by her beauty, asked, "Beautiful lady, who are you? Whose daughter are you?" She replied, "Maharaja, this is the ashrama of Kanva Maharshi. I am Kanva Maharshi's daughter. My name is Shakuntala." Dushyanta asked, "Kanva Maharshi is revered by the world, a great ascetic and urdhva retasa, one whose vital energy flows upwards and devoted to strict celibacy. How can you be the daughter of such a great sage? Please clear my doubt." Shakuntala smiled and said, "Maharaja, I am not his biological daughter, but his adopted daughter. I overheard Kanva Maharshi telling someone else the secret of my birth. Once, Vishwamitra Maharshi undertook a terrible penance. Devendra, fearing his ascetic power, called the Apsara Menaka and requested her to disrupt his penance with her beautiful charms. Menaka was afraid and requested that Manmatha and Vayudeva be sent to help her, saying that Vishwamitra was short-tempered. Devendra agreed and commanded everyone as it was a divine task. Menaka, accompanied by Manmatha, Vayudeva and Malayanala son, descended from Devaloka to Bhuloka and entered Vishwamitra's ashrama. Menaka stood at the feet of Vishwamitra, who was deep in meditation, prostrated herself and performed Padabhushekam with Parijata flowers. Gracefully, with a slow gait, her ankle bells sounding faintly, she walked to pluck flowers. At the same time, gentle breezes blew, a shower of flowers fell on the grass like a drizzle, fragrances spread, and nature thrilled with the chirping of birds. Seizing the opportunity, Vayudeva took the garment from Menaka's chest and flew away. Menaka, feigning a slight anger, ran after her upper garment. Her ankle bracelets jingled. Having retrieved her garment, she looked towards the sage with sidelong glances and a smile, about to stumble. At that very moment, Vishwamitra's gaze fell upon her. Manmatha shot his sharp arrows at Vishwamitra. Menaka's passionate glances pierced Vishwamitra's heart. The great sage, enchanted by Menaka's beauty, looked at her without blinking. Menaka, understanding Vishwamitra's state of mind, walked like a heap of shyness, swaying back and forth, displaying all her beauty. Manmatha showed his prowess on Vishwamitra, who was spellbound, watching her adornment and uncovered chest. Vishwamitra forgot himself and called Menaka to come near him. Menaka slowly approached him. Nature was thrilled. Menaka and Vishwamitra united. As a result of their amorous union, a baby girl was born. Her work done, Menaka returned to Devaloka. Vishwamitra, saddened that his penance was interrupted, went elsewhere to perform penance. The Shakuntalas, birds in those surroundings, protected the infant with their wings and nourished her with food. One day, when I went to collect flowers for worship, I saw that infant. Seeing the baby, who looked like the goddess Lakshmi, descended from heaven, I brought her to the ashrama, raised her, and named her Shakuntala. For a girl, the father, the provider of food, and the giver of protection are equal to the father. In that way, I am Shakuntala's father, Shakuntala told Dushyanta. Maharaja, in that way, I am the daughter of Kanva Maharshi. I have never seen my birth parents. Therefore, Kanva Maharshi is my mother, father, and everything. Hearing Shakuntala's words, King Dushyanta joyfully said, Shakuntala, it is confirmed that you are a Kshatriya maiden. The moment I saw you, my heart was drawn to you. With your consent, I have decided to marry you. You are worthy of enjoying the pleasures of an empire. Shakuntala blushing and said, Maharaja, my father Kanva Maharshi has gone out to collect flowers and fruits for worship. If you wait a little, my father himself will come and make you yours. Please wait. Dushyanta, afflicted by the pangs of love, upon seeing Shakuntala, said, O beautiful lady, my mind is focused only on you. I cannot bear it for another moment. Understand me and bestow your love upon me. According to Dharma Shastra, there are 8 types of marriages. For Kshatriyas, Gandharva and Rakshasa forms are considered superior by the scriptures. Everyone is their own relative, their own refuge, and the one who has the authority to offer themselves. This is the inquiry of Dharma Shastra. Therefore, we have the authority to do as we wish. I will marry you according to the Gandharva custom. Fulfill my desire. Let us float on the swings of joy, he said persuasively. In the upcoming episode, we will learn about the next part of Shakuntalam. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe.